Welcome, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Salone FPL show. Yeah, it's been a great weekend for some. It's been a fortunate weekend for others, and others, man, it's not been a weekend to write home about. 3 points in the bag for many people. Personally, on an FPL, RoboCop, he didn't quite make it for us. But I got two guests with me tonight to talk about it all. Don't forget that this show is powered by Orange. Orange, the best network in Sierra Leone. And don't forget to join the Orange Fantasy League. The code will be coming up on the screen right about now. But let's say hello to our guests first. Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Kishin and Eternal. What's up? How are you guys doing, guys?
I just changed my name. Just go check my name out.
Oh, Kishin Nunez. To Nunez. Okay, Nunez. How are you doing, Mr. Nunez?
That's how I'm doing.
That's
how I'm doing. I'm Nunezing all over the place.
Oh my goodness. Mr. Etana, you don't change your name. You said don't change your name, or it's a little call Nunez.
No, I think no. I see an error. I type my name there. I type Eternal. I don't know how you come out, but
okay.
I can't be bothered. So.
Okay, Eternal, welcome. Eternal,
Thank you,
okay,
thank you.
I know the last game will be there this weekend. Obviously, now Liverpool game. I want to end off with that, but obviously, because Nunez is around. Eternal, from your point of view. First of all, did you have any Liverpool players in your squad?
Salah.
Salah. Oh, and he had an assist. He had an assist as well, right?
So I had an assist. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
Salah. That's it.
So
I generally make it a point of view not to have Liverpool players on my team.
Okay. Okay, Nunez, I think you can give us a wrap up about the game.
I had Nunez on my bench. What
my goodness.
Bad call. 11 wasted points.
Wow. That's not
So who does Eternal support again?
So who does who? Eternal?
Who does Eternal?
He plays that side he plays the red side in Manchester, unfortunately.
So he plays. Sorry, he's with
the red side in Manchester. I cannot call the name. The red side of Manchester.
Manchester United.
20 times.
Worcester United. I mean, how much time do the referees have to cheat for you all? Ever since Howard Webb got to the top job, we are back to the old days. Worcester United.
Okay.
No, but you know what's funny though? I mean, not tell
3 games. Salia, 3 games, 3 calls in favor of United. Of course, they didn't get Worcester.
But then say I didn't get blessing, no, so.
No, Worcester United, I didn't get what?
I think we don't change the name. I think we don't lost Eternal.
I mean, of course, wait talk about Worcester, then you run away.
Hey, Eternal, you there with me? I think we've lost him. Okay, well, if he's there, he'll catch up soon. I don't know what his internet is like.
Some of the calls were so bad this weekend. They were so bad. I mean, we have to address the refereeing standards.
Yes,
the yellow card. What was Trent given a yellow card for?
No, he threw the ball away. That's
come on, he was on the ground. He just pushed it back into the field. That was not dissent.
Well, other people think that's dissent. Yeah, he threw the ball away.
Even Van Dijk's red card. Yes, it was a yellow. That was not a clear goal scoring chance. The law does not say the last man. It says a clear goal scoring chance.
Dude, if he connected with that ball, it was him and Allison. Let's be frank. I think it's an unfortunate incident, but I think it was the right call. If that had happened to Nunez, you'd be insulting the referee if he didn't give that red card.
But honestly, the way right now fantasy has become impossible. Now we have to add a column: player temperament.
Very true.
Because players are going to be booked and red carded
But this has been the situation since inception.
But now the referees are cracking down a bit too hard. There's no more fun in the game. I can't do this right now. Yellow card.
Yeah.
I can't throw the ball. Yellow card.
Yeah.
I can't give I can't run up to the referee and say like this, like how the Italians do. What the hell were you thinking? Mamma mia, yellow card. If
Mamma
all
mia.
these yellow cards I'm going to receive, then what are we going to do? I mean, we're not playing football anymore. We're basically playing, I don't know, ballet.
Okay, 1 second, 1 second. Eternal, are you back? I see Eternal's there, but he doesn't have a video feed, so I'm thinking that he's here. Okay. Okay, Eternal, I guess you're coming on without your video stream. Is that the case?
It's a dark, dark day in Rochester
Eternal.
when Liverpool wins.
Okay, whenever we get Eternal, we'll try and bring him on. I haven't got him yet. Eternal, let me know if you're on, yeah? Okay. Let's just go through the weekend's fixtures first. Obviously,
Mhm.
the first game on Friday was Chelsea, and they won 3-0 at home to Luton.
And
Then
you did make a call on Sterling the week before.
yes,
You
yes,
did
yes.
make a call that Sterling would make a great differential,
Okay.
but somehow many people didn't pick up Sterling.
Yes, and he got 19 points. Gusto, I don't even know who Gusto is, got 14 points. I have no idea. Okay, Gusto got two
Mhm.
assists and Sterling got one assist. Yeah, so Sterling got 19 points and Gusto got 14 points. I think he's a new
Yes,
defender. Uh,
never
Jax
heard of him.
Jackson got 7. Let me see. I think
Hmm.
Eternal is just wiped out again. Okay, Jackson
Hmm.
got 7. Let's go on to the next game. The next game was, what was the next game? Bournemouth at home to Spurs. Spurs easily clinched that with 2-0. Madison
Yep.
and Kulishevsky on the scoreboard. So Madison, yeah,
Hmm.
Madison. What point picked up how many? 10 points. Another differential that's nice to know. Madison. Um, Arsenal drew at home 2-2 to Fulham.
I
This
told you Nketiah is going to have a big season, but I kind of dropped him.
Nketiah. Well, Nketiah scored. What else did he do? But Nketiah only had 5 points.
Yeah,
Saka.
but it's still better than it's still 5 points in the bag.
Saka had 8 points and Palinia had 10. Is that Eternal back? No, that's not Eternal. Okay. Yeah. So, what you think of that result? Were you surprised by that result, by the way?
Fulham, yes, totally surprised.
Okay.
I didn't see that coming.
Okay.
I mean, I honestly have Arsenal down to chase Man City this season, but I mean, they were really pathetic. The
More so
Arsenal the
like
Arsenal team is, I don't know what they're doing.
after they don't give the two knots, the Amos, they don't kind of the lead. So I was really wondering how that happened. Anyway. Um. Yeah. So I'm totally confused as well as to how that happened. By the way, are you hearing any disturbance from your end? Is the voice
No, no,
video?
no.
Okay, great,
Perfect,
perfect,
perfect.
perfect.
Orange working well on both
Okay,
sides.
great. We move on. Brentford Crystal Palace, another 1-1 draw. Um,
I didn't follow that game.
Shade and Anderson for Crystal Palace. None of the Eze did not again. He's failed to take off really this season. I might have to think about dropping him, but but these are the perfect what you call it fixtures for him. In the battle of the relegation people,
I
Everton
mean, our
lost
brothers Everton are in huge trouble.
lost at home to Wolves 1-0. Uh,
Everton are in huge, huge trouble. They don't
yeah,
have a striker. They don't have a team. They don't have a spine.
yes. I think yeah, we're looking at them we're looking at them possibly leaving us. Leaving us.
I mean, that's a free 6 points every season.
Yeah. By the way, those of you that picked Jose Sa as goalkeeper, that's 11 points right there. That was a
Hmm.
very good differential goalkeeper. Uh,
Yep.
and then Manchester United. Oh my goodness! If only
Manchester United. Manchester United.
Manchester United. Okay, as you say. Yeah. So they won 3 goals to 2. Uh, Again, Fernandez with his penalty. Casimiro on the score. Ericsson as well. And when what you call it from the former Liverpool lad
Awani.
Awoni
Yeah.
Awoni scored, and another is it the Ivorian Boli too as well scored. Um,
Yep.
but they weren't able to hold on. It was 2-0 first. I think
I mean,
first half, huh?
the referee was pro Manchester. I mean, some of the calls are controversial.
I
Really
understand. I
controversial.
understand. The only thing I had was that there was a certain Liverpool fan that was upset that Manchester was losing. I don't know what his name was.
I have Onana as my goalkeeper. I mean, he gave me 0 points.
Yeah, same here. He was actually my goalkeeper as well and gave me zero
I mean,
points
I,
as
I don't
well.
know why I have Areola on the bench 2 weeks in a row losing points. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think there might be a change up for me as well over there.
No, no, I
Um,
think Onana has not caught on to English football. He keeps on charging out of the goal, and I think English football is too fast
yep,
to compare to where he comes from.
yep. People will take that up. They take that chance. They will try and lob you. Okay. Another surpriser was Brighton losing 3-1 at home to West Ham.
I
There,
know that was a shock.
yeah, Bowen and Antonio off the mark as well, and Bowen, they're getting 11 points, so
At
that's
one
crazy.
stage, West Ham were top of the table overnight.
Yes, yes, that's correct. That's correct. Yeah, they went top of the
That's
table.
David Moyes. That's David Moyes charging away.
Yeah, and they need him back at Everton. It looks like. Okay,
I
we'll
mean,
move
I don't
on.
think he's going back there.
Burnley looks like they might be going right back down. Aston Villa, although Aston Villa is a good team, surprisingly,
Well, Burnley, I have faith in their coach, but let's see what happens.
you know, Pat Cash again with 2 goals there. Well, not again.
The
Pat Cash with
defender,
2 goals.
that's
Yeah,
the defender for
that's a
crying out
defender.
loud.
Yeah. 17 points. If anybody had that man as a differential, oh my goodness, you've
And a
done really
captain.
well.
Imagine you captained Cash.
No, I don't think anybody's captaining Cash. All I want to
You'll be
see,
surprised. You'll be
I want to
surprised somebody or the other will
see.
captain him.
Watkins there had 5 points. That's he gave a good return for his value. Um, Man City obviously beating Sheffield United. RoboCop with a goal and Rodrigo with a
And
goal.
a missed penalty.
Yes, and a missed penalty which took points off him. Huh? He took points off him.
Yes,
He
he did.
only got 4 points. Oh my goodness. So that's what
Mm.
2 weeks in a row that if you had captained somebody else other than Haaland, you would have made it.
Should have done well.
Foden got 4, Grealish got 4 points, but Rodrigo was there, the top scorer with 10. He got 10 points. So that's something to think about. Um, and then obviously the final one was Newcastle losing at home. A remontada from Liverpool. A remontada is basically the Spanish word for a comeback. And yeah, Darwin with 11 points, Gordon with 10, Becker with only 5. I thought he made excellent saves. And what an
Well, you
assist!
see, the one goal takes away 4 points straight away.
Okay.
And he only had like 7 saves, gave him 2 points.
Man, wonderful saves. I mean, oh man, really kept us in the game. And what a pass for the last goal from Salah. I mean, that was incredible. Incredible assist. That was incredible. Diogo
Yep.
Jota and Nunez making the difference. When you can have those two coming off the bench, it's crazy. But honestly, I think if we hadn't had the red card, I think we were on top of them.
I
I,
mean, yeah,
mm.
look, to be very honest with you, we're so good. We need a red card every week just to make the game level.
Oh my goodness.
No,
Me,
no,
me
seriously.
I know they follow
I'm
you with
looking
this talk.
next,
I know I'm red card
next week.
again. I know.
No, no, no. Next week, Sunday, I'm looking at who we should have sent off. Who needs a break?
Oh my goodness.
We can rotate 3 games. Because seriously, the first game against Chelsea, we finished with 11 men. We were struggling a bit, warming up. But the moment they give us a red card, our shape seems to become better.
Yes,
We end
indeed,
up
indeed,
playing.
indeed,
We end
indeed.
up playing
The team
four
rallies
four one.
together. The team rallies together, and I think yeah,
You see
it
what
comes
we
out.
end up? We end up with 3 defenders, 2 wing backs, 3 midfielders. So we get a compact, and we have one top.
And I think if I'm right, next week is the week before the international window, right?
Yes, we got Aston Villa. Sadly, Van Dijk is going to miss 3 games.
Yep. One before the break and two after the break. Okay, is that somebody back on? Okay, no, that's not my phone. That's your phone, huh? Okay, so
He's going to miss Villa, Wolves, and West Ham.
wow, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. Yeah,
No,
so
it's not at all.
so let's
No,
look
it's
at
not.
the leagues real quick. Um I have a few leagues here to look at. First of all, I'll look at the Orange League, Orange Fantasy League. The first person's out there with 201, Will Wheaton. And he calls himself tabletop.
Well, Will Wheaton. I've heard that name before. Will Wheaton, isn't he the one on Star Trek? And then The Big Bang Theory. Will Wheaton.
I'm not sure. It could be. Could be.
Yeah,
And
Will
then
Wheaton. If you watch The Big Bang Theory,
Saliu Kamara
he's
with
an American actor.
201.
I mean,
Augustin
yes.
Kata with 200 points. I'm at one. They already giving me 50 point lead. That's embarrassing. I'm way backing down. I'm at like
I mean, I'm going to
1046.
go look at the first guy. Okay, I'm looking at the tabletop. Okay, he
Yeah,
played his triple captain, and he triple captain Haaland. That's a disaster.
the top guy, tabletop guy, Will Wheaton.
The tabletop guy, game week 1, he had 110 points.
Ah,
I think.
that's
Let me go see. I'm
why.
looking at game week 1. He played his bench boost. Okay,
Ah, so these guys
all right.
they're not really that far ahead. And I think you should wait for.
On game week 2, he played his wild card. In game week 3, he played his triple captain. So he's not really gapping us by that much.
No, okay, yeah, cuz and imagine you have a double. I think I'm waiting for a double game week. Double game week to do one of those things. That's why I think the bench boost is crucial on a double game week. Make sure that
Mhm.
and also the triple captain. Tr-
Exactly.
and we'll be tied. It comes at the time.
Correct.
It comes at a time when RoboCop is doing okay. Okay, looking
Yeah,
also.
but don't be like me. Don't be like me. A couple of years back, a double week, my triple captain scored an own goal in the first game. He got sent off in the second.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Okay.
Let's look at
So you can do the maths. So you can seriously do the maths. It was
oh,
minus 21 points I ended up with.
hey, for the Salone FPL show league, we have Fode Bayo in the lead. I'll get you guys the code just in a few minutes. Fode Bayo got 69 points this week. He's got
Which league
189.
is that?
That's the Salone FPL show league. Um, yeah, and then we've got
Salone
one more
FPL
league.
show.
I don't think you're on it yet. You're not on it yet. I'll send you the code
Oh,
in a minute. Yeah.
okay, yeah.
And then obviously the Daily 10 League. The
Mhm.
Daily 10 League. Oh, it's our guys. Aziz. Aziz is in the lead with
Mhm.
182. Aziz, oh my goodness. And C
Correct.
Rock is just behind him in 161. Hey, where are you, Kishin?
Okay,
Oh,
let's
Kishin.
go look at Aziz. Okay,
Okay.
I'm sixth.
You're sixth.
When I look at Aziz, the first week he got a 74 points. Okay.
Okay.
The second week he got 65.
Okay.
This week he got 56. But you can see that he's also like us, a lot of similar players. He
Yes,
got a
yes.
boost on Gusto this week.
Yeah, and
But otherwise,
how did everybody get Gusto? I don't even know who he is. Where is he from? What's his deal? Gusto.
exactly. The first game he had 1 point. The second game he had 1 point. And all of a sudden he spiked to 14. There was no way in the picture where Gusto was. His first 2 games was a draw and a loss, and he only gave us one point.
And I think he's now 4.1 million.
So
Must
I'm
have
kind
been
of
like a
surprised
4
how
million
people
player.
picked him.
It must have been a 4 million player. I don't know how people got
Yeah,
that
correct. So
differential. He's 4.1. I don't think he's gonna last. Well, I've got to
it
really
could have
look at
been
it.
in one of the emails.
Yes, yes. Um, I've got to go and check it out because I don't think I really paid attention to Chelsea's games. I just looked at the highlights, so maybe I didn't see enough of him, particularly against us. Did he play against us? Did he actually play against us?
Yeah, he did.
Okay,
14 minutes. No, I don't know. He didn't play against us. No, zero.
okay. Um,
And you see, we have to look at Chelsea. They're playing Forest next week at home.
they're playing who at home? Who are they playing?
Nottingham Forest are coming to
Wow,
visit Stamford
wow,
Bridge.
wow, 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 wow. We've actually jumped the gun there. Talking about what we're gonna do in our next teams. For me, Canute is not is obviously injured. Um, it
Mhm.
looks like and it's gonna be a home game. Kwanzaa came in. Kwanzaa almost got a red card. Did you see that two-footed challenge that he went through? But he missed the player totally. There was one rash challenge he put in. I don't know
Missed the
what that
player,
was
so he got
about.
saved.
Yeah, that was one thing. I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen. So let's look at the head of tomorrow next week's fixtures. We have Luton hosting again another Friday. What's going on with these Friday
Yeah,
games?
because every Friday there's a game. There's a Friday. It's like Friday night football. There doesn't seem to be Monday night football anymore. There seems to be Friday night football.
Okay. Okay, so maybe the guys have seen that that's when they have an opportunity to have people watching rather than Monday night. Well, it makes sense because unlike like the U.S. markets, the European markets, people are going out on a Friday night, so you might enjoy the game at a
Exactly.
bar or something like that. Place down, wind
But they
down.
seem to be picking the small teams on a Friday night.
Well, are you calling Chelsea a small team?
Yeah, they are.
Oh my goodness. Okay, C-Rock, please come next
Well,
time. Come on the show next time, and please, this guy's calling you a small team. Just to let you
no,
know.
no, I mean, look, let's be honest. Let's be honest, okay? Apart from Russian money, there's no history.
Well, they'll
There's
claim they
no
have
history. A
two. They
small
have
team.
20 years of history now. That's what they'll claim. Is it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 20 years of history. I mean, some people have been taking a dump for longer than 20 years. In fact, we have been taking a dump for longer than 20 years.
Okay, so Luton versus West Ham. West Ham, obviously, you're looking at Mikel Antonio, James Ward-Prowse. There are lots of people. Ward-Prowse.
Oh,
They,
oh my God, James Ward-Prowse is somebody who has escaped everybody.
yeah, yeah, that's a
That boy
differential.
was
That's
good
a
at
very good
Southampton.
differential. But I don't know if he's more of a holding midfielder. But I know he takes a lot of free kicks, so he has a lot of assists
Free
and stuff
kicks.
like that. Yeah, dead ball situation is very good. Another bottom of the table fixture: Sheffield United against Everton, hosting Everton. There again, Everton without a striker. Well, we're gonna see if Sheffield United don't take points off Everton, that means they're definite relegation candidates. I think on that point, I don't see any
Hmm.
players there that I would pick for that game. Brentford versus
Hmm.
Bournemouth. Brentford at home, obviously, and Bueno. I don't expect Bournemouth to be a goal threat against Brentford, but then again,
No, so
this
I'm not.
week.
I'm not going with anybody there.
Oh, but I would no. Well, I've got Henry and Embuemo, so I don't know. I think they'll do well. Burnley hosting Spurs. That's another game where I think Madison is ripe for getting good points. Hey, what I don't care what anybody says. The goal we scored this week, na Chappy chap the ball, yeah. Okay, man, nobody knows. Chappy chap
It doesn't
barely
matter.
touched the
It
ball.
doesn't matter as long as they go in.
Okay, and then you've already aforementioned, as you said, Chelsea hosting Nottingham Forest on Saturday. That's gonna be interesting. Another to look at Sterling. I can see him doing a lot of things against that Nottingham Forest defense, um, and especially exploiting a lot of the gaps that Manchester also exploited. But I don't know if the referee's going to be with them as much as the referee was with Manchester. But we'll find out. Man
Hmm.
City hosting Fulham. Obviously, RoboCop and Edison are the only people that are penned in for that game. As I told you, you put any player apart from Edison and Haaland on a Manchester City game, they're liable to,
Hmm.
to be benched or not even on the bench, regardless of whether they scored a hat trick in the previous games. So that's
True.
that's my thing. That's my thing. That's why it's Russian roulette. You know, Brighton hosting
Hmm.
Newcastle. Brighton had a bad week, obviously a bad game this week, and Newcastle would think that they had a bad game against us. That they should have buried us, and it didn't happen. So,
Look, we mugged Newcastle today.
but
There's no
yeah.
other way of putting it. We mugged them.
What's that? What is it? Something and grab, something grab, steal and grab. I keep on forgetting. Grab and steal, grab and pass. I've forgotten that.
Smash and grab. Smash
Smash
and
and
grab.
grab, smash and grab. That's right. That's what it looked like. Okay. Sunday's games. You have Crystal Palace hosting Wolves, Liverpool hosting
Mhm.
Aston Villa, and then a little matter of the Arsenal hosting Rochester United. Yeah.
I know. I mean, I'm going for a Rochester win simply because of the war facilities that they're enjoying. I mean, anywhere there's Howard Webb, we know what happens when Howard Webb is in charge of anything.
So on that point, that's why it's good to have Penandez Penandez on your team because he's gonna have the penalties. He only had 3 penalties last season. He's already had one this season.
Yes.
You know, so
Yep.
hopefully there'll be more penalties. And I think both of them scored penalties. Saka had a penalty this weekend too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Correct. Yep.
So yeah, so both of them had penalties this weekend. They'll be there next weekend. I see, I see a feisty
Next
two.
weekend is a
I
good
see another
double
2-2
header.
draw. I see another 2-2 draw there, right there. So I
So
wouldn't.
basically, Onana has to get off my team right now.
Yes, yes, I wouldn't put Onana for that game. But then West Ham against Luton. Wow. Yes, I think Ariola would would be perfect for that. Or the Chelsea goalkeeper,
Yep, yep. But again,
Sanchez,
I
right?
only have one transfer. I only have one transfer, and I'm looking to strengthen the midfield. Maybe go for. I don't know who to drop. I'm looking to drop Trossard because Trossard's not been starting.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The same thing. Same thing I did.
And then that's what's gonna happen the moment I drop
He
Trossard, they're
gets
gonna
a hat
start him
trick.
and he's gonna bang it.
Very true, very true. Uh, let's go ahead and have a little break here, guys. Just want to wrap up. 1 second, Kishin. We're just gonna wrap up and just want to talk about these the people that are making the show possible. Okay, guys. As I said before, this show is powered by Orange. Orange Sierra Leone is powering the show. Don't forget to join the Orange League at CG7H60. CG7H60. That's the code for the Orange League. They make this show possible. Guys, join up and then we can talk about, they have 100,000 Leones up for grabs this year, this season. So make sure you take a look at their list. Don't forget it. This is the Salone FPL show coming to you with a wonderful guest, Kishin.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. We had Eternal earlier on, but I think he's getting some network issues. I'm telling Eternal to get onto Orange.
Maybe that's
He
why.
needs to get onto Orange. He needs to get onto
Exactly.
Orange. He needs to get onto Orange so that he can stop having
I've been using Flybox maybe 3 years now. Not an issue.
Okay, great, great, great.
I've been I've been
Yes.
on Flybox for 3 years, both my office and my residence.
Okay, okay, yeah. That's good. I think yeah, he's having horrible network issues. Unfortunately, we'll probably have to do it later on at night for them as well. Okay,
Sure.
or
Take
we'll get.
care. Thanks for having me.
Oh no, no. We just wanted to talk about what your last thoughts. I don't know what if you have any thoughts for this week. Anything you want to say?
Well, I mean, look, all I'm going to say is they're taking the passion out of football. The extra minutes added on, the dishing out of cards. I mean, we want the game to be fun. We want to have some banter, but the way the referees are going in, we need characters. I mean, players like Di Canio, Eric Cantona would not survive in today's environment. As for Vinny Jones,
Whoa.
I mean, he will set a record: 36 games, 36 red cards.
Yeah, yeah, VAR.
No,
No,
we want
here,
that kind of
no, no.
player.
But we don't want.
We grew up.
Do we really want VA? Do we really want Vinny Jones there? Come on, the
Yeah, I would.
VAR would catch him every time off the ball
Look,
and
I mean,
stuff.
I think it's time for football to go down the cricket route. Give the coaches two challenges because some of the calls are horrible. It's taking the fun out of the game.
Okay.
And I'm sorry to say, calls are going in favor of the big teams more.
Yes. This has been that's a historical fact. Like, we can't really belittle that. But well, Eternal was making a point last year that it's not really like the big teams. It's like the there's poor officiating in the league. Do you tend to agree with that? That the officiating
Hundred
itself is a
percent. There were
problem.
no. I mean, let's look at this. Let's look at the statistics. There were no English Premier League referees at the World Cup. That
Wow.
tells you everything.
Wow. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
last World Cup, no English Premier League referee was
So
invited to ref at the World Cup.
is it that the game is too fast, or do you think they should think about bringing in foreign referees like as part of the setup, or does it have to be
I
English ones?
think I think the game is a bit too fast for them, and secondly, they are a protected species. They're not being held accountable for their mistakes.
Hmm. Yeah. You
You
saw
know,
the.
like how we have the managers giving an interview, the coaches giving an interview, the players. Let's have the live mic. Let's have the referee with the live mic. Let's know how he's thinking.
Whoa! Wow! Wow! That would be very interesting. Like in rugby, I think. I
Why
guess.
not? I mean, we're using other sports are using technology.
Yeah.
When a referee makes a call in the NFL, everybody comes to know what is his thinking.
Yep. 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 Very true. Very
Why?
true.
Why? Why? With the technology is there, let's use it.
Hmm. Okay. Well, thank you. That's food for thought. So, Kishin has said the technology is
Thank you,
there.
man.
Let's say thank you for coming on the show, Kishin. Thank you very much.
Have a blessed
This has been
weekend.
another episode
Let's
of
enjoy
the
it.
Salone
Have a good,
FPL
have a
show.
great week ahead.
Same to you, same to you. And we'll catch up before
Bye
to
bye.
find out what your final thoughts are before next week. Okay.
Definitely. Bye.
Thank you very much. So that was Kishin, everyone. Kishin, everyone. Thank you very much. That's another episode of the Salone FPL show. Done and dusted. Yup. Salone FPL show. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for coming on board. Thank you everyone for listening, supporting the program. Thank you. I want to see your comments down below on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. And don't forget the code. Don't forget the code will be here to join the Orange Fantasy CG7H60. Thank you very much, everyone. The Salone FPL show.